is a comb. I tend to make a lot of faces and has way more volume than I ever wanted to have. Like a lot of product in it, and that's why but it lays flat. So okay, you guys, so I'm gonna show you how I straighten my hair. That's it. Easy peasy. What you'll need for this is a comb with small little tiny teeth and a straightening iron. I don't know, I think it's a Conair. I don't even know. I have the oldest straightening iron. I had a really great straightening iron. It broke. I was in a pinch. I was out. I needed to get one. The only place there was like a Rite Aid or a CVS, so I bought the most expensive one they had there. And I like it. I've had it for like 7 years and I really like it. So the first thing I do is, oh, and you'll need a brush. First thing I do is I just brush my hair out. I washed it last night and I put a little bit of oil in the bottom and then I let it dry and I slept on it and that was it. So we're going to take it and we're going to put it half up. You don't have to be super precise here. That's it. Okay. So I've turned my straightening iron on. I've turned it to the highest heat. And I'm just going to take it and run it quickly through my hair. This is seriously how simple it is to straighten my hair. My hair does get a little bit of a wave in it, but it is pretty straight except for the very front, which because that has the most damage, it tends to like to curl up a little bit. So I don't apply heat for very long, just a very short amount of time, but I do go over those spots just a couple times. And then while it's still hot, I like to run my comb through it. I don't know. So it's almost like I'm just brushing my hair. Take that section down. Pull this section, just the very top. And usually I will straighten my hair before I do my makeup. And the reason is that I tend to make a lot of faces when I'm brushing, or I'll wrinkle up. And then I'll end up getting wrinkles in the top. And I don't like that. No one likes wrinkles in their makeup, right? Okay, so we're just going to brush it through. I'm not really focusing on the ends yet. I'll go back and do that in a few minutes. So you have this piece that gets sort of like curly there. So some of you might have noticed that I did not put a heat protectant in my hair before I started to do this. And the reason why is because I have coconut oil in my hair, and coconut oil helps to protect it from the heat damage. But also, I don't like the way that heat protectants feel in my hair, so I do go with an alternative. If you've read my blog before, or you watched me, or you know me in person, you know that I like to have things that are affordable and cheaper and DIY, that I don't necessarily like to buy things from a store when I can use natural products for them. And coconut oil is a great natural heat protectant. Now when I'm curling my hair, it doesn't work as well as when I'm straightening it, because I do apply more heat for a longer period of time. However, when I do curl my hair, there is a curling mousse that I absolutely adore, but I try not to use it in my hair that often because it has some ingredients that I'm not fond of. But you guys will see that in my empties video coming up because I'm out. Okay, so now I let that last layer go, and I just kind of like let it fall where it's gonna fall. I'm gonna take that layer. I just try to get that smooth. You can see my front right here gets like a little bit of like a wave and a crease, so I try to get that smooth. And once that is smooth, then I'll go back in and meld it with the other layers of my hair so that it all goes together. And I do the other side. I like to do the back last. It's just easier for me. It's just the way I roll. It works a lot better. If you guys are wondering how I get my hair this color, because I do get a lot of questions about that, I recently posted a video about how I get my hair to be this shade. You guys can watch that as well. I haven't really figured out how to link those below since I am new at YouTube, but I'll get there. Okay, so I take it to this side and I also straighten it over, and that gives it a little bit more of a lift so it's not so flat to my head, because when you straighten your hair it has a chance to totally go flat. So, because we're flattening it. Hello. Okay, so we'll just go like this and like this. And now I'll go back in and do the back. And now I'm just sort of brushing through it, and you can see I'm turning it at the root just a little tiny bit. And what that does is it gives a little bit more lift, because my hair tends to be pretty baby fine and lay pretty flat anyway. Except for the top up here. The top like does its own thing and has way more volume than I ever want it to have. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing over here. We'll just pull. Okay, we're going to melt that together. And we're going to do the back. Okay, and that's that. And so I just sort of like feel where I have a calic in the back, a colic, whatever. I've got one of them things that be like, woo! And it is crazy, especially when I sleep on it. It just gets so out of shape, and then it seems to take forever to tame it. Somebody tell me how to fix that. I've watched a bajillion YouTube videos and I'm still like living with that spirally calic thing. Okay. So there's that. I'm just sort of like, I don't like to put anything in my hair. Again, I don't like hairspray. Once in a while I will put a little bit of like a texturizing wax, but I really don't like anything in my hair. I like it to be soft and manageable. I also don't like to wash it very often. So I feel like when I do put stuff in it, then I have to wash it the next day because it just doesn't feel soft to me anymore. And so therefore I really don't like a lot of product in it. And that's why I usually go straight a lot of the times. The only thing that I will put in this is maybe a little bit more coconut oil at the ends, and that won't be until tonight or tomorrow morning when I'm just refreshing my look. So other than that, this is pretty much what my hair looks like. We'll see. Maybe there's a calic in the back. Maybe I got it out. Usually I look in the bathroom mirror and then get that part really good with a lot of heat, but we'll see. I don't know. Can you see that? Okay. So I will either just leave it like this. Oh, I got new pants. I love these pants. They're really ugly and they're really comfortable. So I'll either pin it like this and just sort of like let it do its thing, or I'll pin it on both sides and let it do its thing, or I'll braid it like this. I do this one a lot. My husband really likes this one. And then I'll put it like right here, and I'll pin it. I do that a lot. I just sort of like pin it. So there's a lot of things that you can do when your hair is straight and just kind of accent the front to make it not look so flat, or I'll just leave it like this. The other one I do a lot is I take it and I sort of just pin it like this. I have You can't see me. I have this clip. I got it in Reno. And what's so cool about it is that it lays flat. So it's a little clippy, but it lays flat. So sometimes I'll take my hair and I'll just poof it like this if I need to go somewhere real quick and it's not right. And I'll just sort of do that. And then there's the back. You see that? Okay. So that's that. That's my everyday hair. Easy. Totally achievable if you're a mom of a 4-year-old boy like I am and need to do things like go to the store, go to the park, and need to still look presentable. That's it. I hope you guys liked it. Enjoy. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. Subscribe. It's the big red button. And I really hope that you enjoyed this. Look out for my empties video coming at the end of this month. And I've got all sorts of things in the works. So I'm going to be trying to upload twice a week, if not more, hopefully 3 times a week. But as of now, it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and maybe a bonus video here and there, just depending on how filming can go. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing.